Hello and welcome to my Tetris tutorial. In this video I want to show you my improvements on the double triple attack. So this is the double triple attack opening. Basically you use the yellow and the blue blocks to build the double triple setup, and you will need to leave this square blank. Then you will get a T-spin double, and then you get another T-spin triple, and in total this sends 13 lines to the opponent, and it is quite fast. This is my improvement on that opening. So this is the first position. So in most of the cases we will want to build a position exactly like this, or maybe this part, the 3x4 block here, reversed maybe. And basically what we want to do with this is that we want to add this S block before the yellow block and then the blue block, the double triple setup. The reason for this is we want to get another T-spin double, and then we want to start it with a T-spin mini. So I clear the second row using the T-spin mini, so that our first this is the original double triple setup, but then it has been modified with the two bottommost rows. And then because we have done our first T-spin mini, our first T-spin double here will get a back-to-back bonus too, so it sends 6 lines instead of 4. And yeah, the T-spin triple is just the same, and we get another T-spin double here. So in total this sends 21 lines to the opponent. And the setup just add a bit from the yellow and blue block. I just add one more, the S block, but it sends so many more lines than the original one. And the overhang is more preferable here than the original one, which leaves an overhang. Because this one may require some soft dropping, or you can just clear the second row actually, but that's a single. But sometimes you cannot build the position exactly like this. That is, if you get the Z block and the T block, both comes before the I block. So if that condition applies, then you cannot build this, because you cannot put the I block on the bottom like this. But if it is only one, for example, only the Z block which comes before the I, but the T comes last, you can just hold the Z block and then put the I block on the bottom. Or if you got the T block first and then the I block and then the Z block, you can just hold the T block and put the I block. But if you get both before the I blocks, you will need to use your red block like this. So you will get the T-spin in another shape that is like this. So we use the wall to get the T-spin mini. So basically I really like to build this position if I get the T and the Z block first, but still sometimes this position is not possible. The reason that I use this position is that this is very similar to our first position, because the S block is still like this, and the J block and the square is still exactly like this. We just change the position of the I, L, and Z blocks, and then the position of the T spin mini, and then we stack again to get the double triple setup. But if it is not possible to get our L here, that is because we get the I block first before we get the L block. Then we'll just use this I block horizontally below this Z block, and we will just and put our L, for example, like that. One thing that we need to notice is that this column right next to the S block must be 3 blocks high, and then the squares above it must be empty, because you can see this side up, the squares above it must be empty, because it belongs to the double triple setup. And the columns beside it, we need 2 more blocks. So basically usually I prefer to use the red piece here, or maybe the yellow. No, usually I use the red piece. So okay, let's get to practice to make things clear. And as you see, we get the T spin. I mean, we get the T block before we get the I block, but we still have the Z block after the I block. So we can build our first position here exactly like this. So yeah, exactly like that. So this is very easy. We'll just need to imitate the position, and this is our T-spin single. And you know, this is already 3 blocks high, and I have cleared one line, and the column beside it we must fill these 2 rows. There's 2 squares, but we must leave this third empty. So to support this Z block, because I want to put it here, I will use I'll use my T, and then so I can put the Z block here without creating any hole. Yeah, that's it. You'll use the yellow and then the blue piece to set up the double triple setup. And yeah, you will want to make this overhang as well. And yeah, that's it. We are done with the with the setup. We can just insert our T.
Back-to-back T-spin. Back-to-back T-spin.
And that's it. It still leaves us another T-spin double, so we can just insert it. And usually in the real game, you will not be able to stack higher for a bigger combo, because you know, your opponent are also attacking you, especially if they have a good opening. So you will want to down stack immediately after this opening, because this opening is, you know, this opening is powerful, but also it takes quite a bit of time to finish. And again, here we get the T after the I block, so we can just use our first position. So this is exactly the same. I'll just insert my T there, and then I want to use my Z block here, so that I will use the L block here to support the Z block, and still I will use my yellow block there for my T-spin setup. And there it is. We're done. We just need to insert our T's. Yeah, to insert our T's, we'll need to use counterclockwise rotation. Because we are building it on the left side. If you are building it on the right side, you know, it's just the reflection, so there's no problem. But you will not have to use the counterclockwise rotation. You just need to use the normal rotation. And now, because we get the square block later than the L and J block, we'll reverse it. So the yellow block will be on top of them instead. So the reverse of this one. So yeah, you know, this is reversed. Oops. Yeah, and actually it's the same. We'll just get the T-spin meaning,
single,
and then the yellow block always goes for there, and then we'll use the T to support our Z block. And you know, the rest is, I think the rest is easy for you. Oops, I should have not used our T, used my T, so that I can. So basically, whenever it's possible, you will want to save your T, so that you can do your T spins as early as possible. Well, maybe you don't need to do it as early as possible, but you will need to be able to do that as early as possible. So so in case your opponent suddenly sends you some lines, yeah, so to not get tops out, you will need to insert some T-spins to counter these lines, and later the other T-spins will send the opponent more lines, of course. And yeah, I will not explain the combo. I hope you already know how to do a combo. And again, we get the I block not as the last piece, so that we can still use our first position. So this is exactly the same as the first position, and we get a T-spin single, and I'll use that L block there to support our Z block later. And there it is. And yeah, we are done with the setup. and you know, we got the T-spins,
Back-to-back T-spin.
and oh, I messed up with the stack.
Back-to-back T-spin. Double.
And yes, you can combo, and then you can start down stacking if you have received some lines. Okay, again and again, we get the Z block after the I block, so it's exactly the same. You know, exactly the same, like this, like this. Oh, I should have hold this S block. I should have put it here because this T block must be last, so that it will clear a single. Because if it is only a T-spin mini without clearing any line, I think it doesn't give us any back-to-back bonus. But okay, at least I can still continue my my opening here. Also, I will not be able to get the back-to-back bonus.
T-spin double.
See, it is a T-spin double, not a back-to-back T-spin double. So I only sent 19 lines here, which is you know, it is still many lines. Okay, now we get the IPs after the Z and the T block, so we cannot use our first position. I'll use my second position. So this is okay. If you notice, this is exactly the same as our second position here. Where it is? This position is exactly the same. And yeah, I got the T-spin single. And the only problem that exists in this second position is that you need to use your S block here, which actually is not a problem at all. And oh, I should have not hold because because I should have saved this T. Yeah, so that's my mistake.
Back-to-back T-spin.
So yeah, if you don't make these mistakes, maybe you will do better than me. Oh man, if I clear a single here, I'll lose the back-to-back bonus. So
Back-to-back
maybe I'll
T-spin.
just
Double.
crit that hole, but you know, it fails me the combo. Yeah, if you get the IPs of the first, then it is very easy. You'll just use your first position,
T-spin
then you'll
single.
use something, either L, J, or T, to support your Z block there, and you'll use your yellow and blue block on the left, and you've done everything actually. And that's it. You'll just I forgot. I need to rotate 3 times. Yeah, you'll mess up this this opening if you only rotate once. So you need to be really careful about that.
T-spin double.
You will need to down stack very quickly if you want to be safe. Again, okay, this is another example. We get our eyepiece the last, so I'll use my second position. There is my T-spin single. I'll use my red, my yellow block to set up the, what is it called, the double triple setup, and I will use my green piece. You see, I have pretty much done everything. Oh, but I forgot again. I should have rotated 3 times, you know. Okay, we got the first. I mean, we got the eyepiece first. So this is our first position. Oops, I do pretty much mistakes here. Okay, that's my first T-spin, second T-spin, and just like that. So every time you play, actually it is very similar. So not much to learn here. Now, yeah, again we get the I block as the first piece. So yeah, actually. Most of the time you will get this exact same position. You'll use something to support your what is it called? Z block. Oh, I forgot, I should have used the S block to make the overhang, that because I forgot that I have to stack so high, and this will put me in dangerous position if you're playing on multiplayer mode.
Back-to-back T-spin.
So in an emergency, if you haven't got a T here and you receive some lines, so rather than topping out, maybe you will sacrifice this T-spin double sometimes.
Back-to-back T-spin.
But yeah, because I have no opponents, you know, there's no reason to sacrifice that. And again, we got the eyepiece first. No, I want to show when the eyepiece comes last. Oh, and actually that comes last. You know, this eyepiece comes after Z and left and red. So I'll use my second position. Oh, but actually I made some mistake. Yeah, I made some mistake. Okay, but still, I can still get my single. And you know, the rest of it is just the same. That is, I just can't. Sometimes I am not really good at stacking. You know, I still have a messy stacking. So if you have a better stacking skill than me, maybe you will be able to do this opening much better than me.
Back-to-back T-spin.
Yeah, because I really like to remember things, so I rarely stack on my own. You got the eyepiece first, so you will use this first position like that. So maybe the difficult part of this opening is how to start the opening. But actually, once you have got the hang of it, you'll be able to do that most of the time. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you'll do it. That's it. No, the eyepiece comes first. Oh, actually, the eyepiece comes last, but I didn't see it. Just one more example. Okay, the eyepiece comes last. So we want to make this 3 blocks high. So we'll use that. And we got another. I mean, the T-spin mini. And there's it. Oops, misdrop. Well, I managed to fix that, but I used another T block here, so that's a bad thing because I delay my T-spins. So I think this is the end of my video tutorial. I hope you understand the things I am explaining here, because I have been trying to explain it as detailed as I can. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope we meet again in another video, and I hope you will be able to do this in real game. Yeah, good luck and thank you for watching.